Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. How are we all? So today I'm going to film like a get ready with me, but I asked you guys on Instagram to send in like true and false things that we could answer. Now today in Glasgow is like thunderstorms, like right now there's thunder and lightning. So where I would usually sit, the lighting's really bad because the window's so open, so it's like flashy. So I'm in the same room but I'm in a different location, so I know it's not probably the best background, but I also don't have my big mirror in front of me. I'm going to be using my little one. But I just thought I would start. So yeah, like I feel I was going to do a mukbang. That was originally what I said. But I'm trying to eat really good at the moment, so so mukbangs won't be happening for at least a month or so, because I need to, unless they're healthy foods, because I need to try and stick to my healthy eating. What part of this does he want? So I might need to open the door a little bit, guys, just to let them out. So yeah, I thought I would do, because it was probably the most second popular, was a get ready with me. And I kind of have changed my makeup up slightly, I think, since the last time I filmed a get ready with me. So I thought, well, we'll do it again. That was me just using the Eternal Youth lip oil. Maybe we could go more this way. The lighting better. Is it better that way? It's probably better this way, innit? Fuck it. Here we go, it's better. Right, so on my skin as well, I just used the Charlotte Tilbury Magic Cream. I think this is like the day one. You can also get like a night version. And then I'm just going in with a little bit of the Murad eye cream. Under my eye. But today I was meant to be going out with the girls to my friend's home from Dubai, Erin. I don't know, I think I've well and truly mentioned that, but she's going home soon. So we're trying to get a night out with all the girls and we get bongos bingo. Because of the weather, we're like, there's absolutely no point in going and sitting getting drenched. You won't even enjoy your night. Some of us, I'm not drinking, some of the girls aren't drinking, so it was a bit like, it's one of those ones you kind of need to be drinking at. You don't need to be, but like, you'd probably come home with a headache if you weren't. So yeah, I just asked you guys, I need to find my phone, that's over there, to send in some true and some false, and I'll answer them. So I'll do it in this wee video. Concealer, I'm just using the Born This Way one, in shade Almonds. I will link everything down below in case you guys want to go get. Now when I'm doing my eye makeup, I'm not going to do this like a tutorial either, guys, because I'm not in NUA anymore. Like, people are always asking me, like, can you do like a tutorial on makeup? Like, no, I have 110% lost my touch when it comes to makeup. I know how to do my own face, obviously, but that's where the skills end. Can you hear that rain? I do apologise, guys. I mean, some of you might find it relaxing. I know I do, but God knows. Tan wise, it looks quite orange on this camera. I swear it's not as orange in real life. Or at least I fucking hope not. I'm just wearing one that I've actually think I've tried before, but my skin must have been really bad at the time of trying it. It's this Tanologist Water shade Medium. Wow, that weather. I absolutely, sorry Cocoa Pop, I absolutely love it, and I've been using the U-Tan face tanning spray as well. So I used that, by the way guys, I permanently now feel like I have these marks from when I had the uplift and I wore my bra, because it just doesn't seem to tan. But anyway, this is a tan here. It does look super orange, I don't know if it's the lighting. And then the face tan is the U-Tan. Again, because of the weather, I was like, I can't be fucked washing my hair. and I'm actually tomorrow going to be filming the rest of the hair care video, so I was like, I may as well just keep my hair not washed and then wash it for that. So yeah, I don't like an eyeshadow base. I just think it's too thick. I prefer the concealer. The palette that I'm still using, guys, I've used this since the very last Get Ready With Me. It's like my go-to. It's the Born This Way, the Natural Nudes. I absolutely love it. Like, I can do so many eyes with it, and I can do my whole eye makeup with it. As well, I think it's a great palette if you're like someone who travels a lot, or you're going on holiday, or oh, that mascara. Do you know what I mean? Or you're out and about all the time and you take your makeup with you. Or if you're someone who gets ready and work all the time and then goes out. It's alright, darling. You okay? So guys, Coco's never heard thunder and lightning before, and I was gutting the whole house today. Like, I had such a productive day, and I gutted the whole house, and because I was gutting the house I was absolutely sweating. So I had every window in the house open, and then, no joke, it was pure nice. I texted the girls and I was like, oh guys, maybe we'll cancel Bongos Bingos too soon because the weather stopped raining. And then, no joke, it went bang, big bit of thunder and lightning, and she flew off the bed. And I was like, oh, my wee hen's never heard it before. But I'm staying at my mum and dad's tonight just because I just get pure mum guilt leaving the dogs in when I'm out. And also because I'm trying to be a little bit more active and be a little bit more healthy. I was like to mum, do you want to go a big walk on Saturday, because I don't have the gym or anything on a Saturday or a Sunday, but I don't mind a Sunday off, but I do quite like something on a Saturday, because I feel like you're more likely to either eat good on a Saturday night and have a cheat on a Sunday, which you don't mind because then you're going to the gym the following day, do you know what I mean? So mum was like, oh, why don't we go a big walk tomorrow? And I was like, oh, well, why don't I just stay then, because I'll be at her neck of the woods anyway, do you know what I mean? So by the way, I'm just going in with this shade here, and I kind of keep going back and forth, like I do as much as what I feel. I have actually been wearing the same eye makeup now for a while, but I do quite like it on. I think I'm not really into dark makeup or like full makeup, but I would still say this is still quite a little bit dark and a little bit glam, but I don't know, I think because I don't wear a lot of eyeshadow underneath my eyes, it doesn't seem as dark, do you know what I mean? Like, I feel like when you go on with hundreds of makeup on top, hundreds of makeup down below, it's a bit like, you know what I mean? Whereas I prefer my makeup more top heavy. So now I'm going in with this wee shade called Maple, and I'm just going in here. But I actually cannot believe this is Glasgow summer. Like, remember that couple of weeks there, it was absolutely roasting, and then now it's like thunder and lightning. But then sometimes I think that happens so that then it can be sunny again, doesn't it? Like, but fuck knows. Also guys, I'm going to try and not swear as much because people are saying that people are getting, I think it's demonetised for swearing, which I think has either something to do with views or money. Because I have noticed my views on YouTube have been a bit lower than usual. I don't know if you guys just don't fucking enjoy watching, I've just swore. I don't know if you guys just don't enjoy watching me, or if you think I'm just a boring, which is fine if that's the case. Well, it's not fine, my feelings will be hurt. Good man. But yeah, I've heard people talking about it and people were asking me, oh, is it happening to me? I think people also say that because they know I'm a pure trooper when it comes to swearing, do you know what I mean? Like, honestly. But yeah, so tonight we're actually, because there's 9 of us going out for dinner, thankfully now the restrictions have changed a wee bit, so you can actually have, although I think we're still at 2 tables, I'm not too sure, but we're actually all able to go out for dinner tonight. And we're going to, like, one of the boys we went to school with, his restaurant, so that's really good. I'm really buzzing for that. I'm going to still try and eat semi-good today. I think I'm going to get like mussels or something, or sea bass. rather than, because when I usually go to Amori I would always get pizza, but not tonight. Not tonight, not tonight, not tonight. Love Island, oh my god, it's all kicking off. I also don't agree with what they done with Liberty last night, that whole clip about Jake saying like he didn't find her sexually attractive. Like, I think that's quite a hard one. Like, I know that would really stick with me, and I just don't think that was a necessary comment to bring up. I think they could have used something else, like used something for Casa more, like him saying about a lad's holiday or something. They could have used that. Do you mean it's not coming for somebody's appearance? But I didn't really, I thought that was a bit of a shit move from Love Island. So now what I do is, this is like my go-to eye. This is where, I mean, it is dark, but you could change it up. So I'm using this colour here, but you could go in with a lighter version. But it's basically a shimmer. And I just use a brush like this, and I just like kind of cut the crease basically. You're alright with this dark colour. I tend to kind of use like 3 brushes. I go back in with the same one before with no more product on it and just kind of soften out the edges, and then go in with the big buffing one and then really buff out the hard edges. It does always look dark, but then once you get your foundation and all that on and like the rest of your makeup, mascara and all that, it's not as dark. But if you're not into that, sorry, at all, then there is like a more lighter rose gold shade. But I don't know, I just feel like this is really pretty on the eyes right now. And every time I wear it I seem to pure love it, so I mean, I will get sick of it very soon, but hey ho. But I'm going to London in a couple of weeks, which I'm super excited about. Get away, that'll be like basically my holiday I think this year. Well, pretend, hopefully not. I'm thinking I'm going to try to get to Dubai end of September, beginning of October for a couple, like maybe like 10 days or something. I don't know if that's too long in Dubai. I don't really know what to do. But obviously all my friends are going to be out there working and stuff, so I would see them anyway. But we'd originally planned to go to Bali, but they've shut their borders, I'm sure. So now what I do is I go in with this like Benefit brown liner, and I just line like from the outer part in, if you know what I mean. Just where my lashes go on, that's where it's like it's a little bit darker. I don't go the whole way, and the reason why my eyes are really bad for watering, guys. So if I put liner anywhere near the front of my eye, it's a disaster. Like, it comes down all in this part, so I just avoid it now. So I'm just taking a wee wipe and I'm just cleaning up underneath my eye. I'm going to go quickly grab my phone, it's just over there. I'm going to get up the truths and falses, true or false. Right, guys, some of them are wild. Right. Is it true when people say your biggest fans are strangers and your biggest critics are people you know? No, I think the opposite. I think the opposite. Like, my friends and my family are my biggest supporters and like biggest, I wouldn't say fans, I don't have fans, but like they are there for me. Yeah, obviously they'll give me some criticism, but like they're like my, do you know what I mean, my ride or, like my, is it ride or die? Die or ride, what you know what I'm trying to say. And I think people I don't know recently, I've noticed, probably judge you more, but if maybe they knew you, they wouldn't be so judgmental, do you know what I mean? True or false, your parents don't like Lee? False to that one. My mum does think he's a bit of an idiot sometimes, but he knows that. Like, they have a banter. Like, when she falls out room, she'll text him saying, I'm not doing your washing and all that, and he's like, are you Alison? She's like, no, I'm not. And he's like, Alison, I'm bringing my washing down, and she's like, Lee, come near my house with your washing, and then he could do me his washing sometimes. So no mate, that's false, that one. Love Coco more than Bear. False. 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 You get paid 1k a month from YouTube. False as well, I think. I don't get paid monthly by YouTube. It's kind of like it goes like in bulk, I think. Like kind of whenever there's a lump sum of money, then I kind of just like take it out. And I don't really know how YouTube works. Like I don't get paid loads from YouTube. Like I kind of do YouTube more because I enjoy it, rather than the money aspect. Quickly on the foundation. So sorry, I just used Born This Way face base, and then I'm gonna be Born This Way shade Golden Beige. You take your Instapics all on one day, so you don't have to take them every day. So yeah, so that's true, but I then wear those outfits. Like I don't wear outfits I wouldn't wear. Like I wouldn't take something from a brand if I genuinely wouldn't wear it. But what I do is, because Glasgow is fucking terrible for weather, and because obviously like my mum and all that work, it's really quite hard to fit in when people can take my photos. And also sometimes like I prefer just to have them done. I send them all to my agency, we filter them into my diary. It gives time for brands to approve or disapprove, things like that. But then I actually prefer it, because then what I tend to do is any plans I make, I go back on my Instagram and I go, perfect, I'll wear that, because I know I've not actually wore it out. Like I'm such a re-wearer for outfits, guys. Like I could not care less if I posted the same outfit more than once, or if I will re-wear it more than once. Like I've got dresses that like I took to Marbella that I just had to get a photo in, but I'm going to take them to Dubai when I go because I absolutely love them, so I don't really care in that aspect. But just for easiness, I tend to do most of them all in the one day. I kind of always work a week ahead of time as well. You go on sunbeds. False, I'm not on sunbeds at the moment. I have when I was younger, and I have before holidays in the past, but like I've got absolutely no reason to be on a sunbed right now, so false. You hate other people's driving. True. Years and years ago I was in a car and the person who was driving basically thought they were a smart arse and tried to do a dead fast thing with a car and pull the handbrake up, and the car spun and hit a wall. And ever since then I've always been really anxious of other people's driving. My driving, I think I'm alright driving. Apparently actually people always say to me I'm better driving Lee's car than my own car, because my own car I kind of fling it about because it's so small, whereas Lee's car, because it's honestly like a fucking bus, like I'm a little bit more careful. But yeah, that is true. Although my mum hates my driving. Like she's like, but then mum and dad both drive like snails, so that's why. Concealer, by the way, I'm going back in with concealer I used on my eyes. This isn't a true or false, but I'll answer it. Most weird thing that's happened to you. I mean, I said I'll answer that, but I'm actually not sure. Honestly, I don't actually know. Weird thing that's happened to you. Funny, well it's not funny, well it's funny now, but it wasn't funny at the time. When I was younger, I used to sleepwalk really badly. Me, mum, dad, my brother were all on holiday, and it was like a Flintstone hotel. And basically my mum woke up in the middle of the night and I was crying, but she couldn't find me. Like she put the lights on, her and my dad like couldn't find me in this hotel room. But mum was like, it was one of those rooms that had like a living room, a kitchen, but it was in a hotel. So she was like, they were running about wondering if I'd sleepwalked in the middle of the night and woke up in a different room or something. Mum and dad couldn't find me, so my dad went to panic and went to open my door as if he was going to run down to like the reception, but like, my daughter's gone. And I was outside the bedroom door crying, and basically I was sleepwalking out the hotel, had went down my room, sorry, went down to reception, and then my mum said something about like security brought me up, and the security had been chatting the doors, but they hadn't chat my mum and dad's door, and then I'd woke up, obviously knew this was my room, and basically I was sleepwalking on holiday, and I was just wearing pants at the time because I was like young, but that's probably the worst thing. And then now going on, anytime after that I went on holiday, my mum and dad always put a chair at the door, so that if I ever was sleepwalking again I would obviously fall over the chair. And then even when I go on holiday with like Lee, or if I go away on work trips, mum's always asked me, like FaceTime me, I want to see the chair at the door, because I still do kind of sleepwalk sometimes. Oh, I've did the wrong step too quick, hold on, false alarm. So yeah, probably that. You want another dog. Guys, I would have a million. However, I can't afford another dog because they are quite expensive. I also just don't have the time for another dog. Sorry guys, I'm doing cream bronzer. It's for Fi in shade Sand. Also, Coco's not the most, not friendly, she is friendly, she's just a very anxious dog. And there's honestly, like, I would say a handful of dogs that she actually like feels comfortable around. Like the other day we took her to like meet Lee's brother's wee puppy, and it's a puppy, and like she was running about screaming, like her bum was down the whole time, like she just didn't like it, so it wouldn't be fair on Coco. Wee Bear would love it, he would love another wee pal, but it's also a lot of work. Like, I need to remember, like, when my mum and dad watch a dog, you know what I mean, like it's a lot of responsibility just to keep putting on other people. But yeah. You're close with your mum and dad. Very, 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 very true. I honestly can't imagine my life without them. They do so much for me in the aspect like the dogs, and because obviously I am on my own most of the time. So yes. You earned more than 50, what? You earn more than £500,000 from being an influencer. PS, love you too. Absolutely not. I don't know what you guys think I earn, but it's fucking not that. Because trust me guys, if it was, I would not be sitting here. I would be sitting filming this in fucking the Maldives. I definitely don't earn that, no, so that is a false, unfortunately. Although let's manifest that that happens. Although it never will, but hey ho. You wish you had a little sister? Yes, true. Very, very true. Just because like obviously I've got clothes and makeup, and I'd have loved to have like had to like to have shared that and stuff like that. And I think like two sisters, it's such a strong bond. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, I would have loved that, but got my brother instead. Lee doesn't like what you do for a living. No hate, love you. That's, guys, please don't think I'm ever going to think it's hate. Like, it's, you just don't need to freak out. I know obviously these are just being nice, but like I would never assume that any are given. I mean, that's not like a hatey comment. I don't, so that's like a part true, part false. I don't think he hates what I do. Because he always says like, I'm proud of you and I know you do well, and he's like, I know you work hard and stuff like that. And obviously he's like, it's an amazing, like you've got an amazing experiences. Like whenever I go on influencer trips and I FaceTime him, he's like, oh my god, you're like a jammy bitch, like all that type of stuff. Also guys, it's getting darker quickly, so the light might change. I can't believe it's getting dark at 3 o'clock in the day. So probably that, but I think when I went through that really bad stage and like I had really bad anxiety and I was just freaking out a lot and like pure worrying about what everyone thought about me, he was like, I just wish you never done it. He's like, because it has changed you as a person. So I don't think he likes that aspect of it. But apart from that, I mean, he absolutely loves the free overnight stays that he gets and the free meals. So, I mean, what's not to love from a guy's point of view, do you know what I mean? And he was in a pub not that long ago and the guy was like, mate, my missus is in here and she's told me to buy you a pint, and he was like, too fucking right. So no, I think he loves it for that aspect. You wouldn't change your surname if you get married. I would change it legally and on my passport and like all that stuff. On Instagram I probably wouldn't. Like, just because basically any influencer, your name is your brand. Your name is your brand. I'm saying that right, I think. So I would definitely have it in my Instagram, maybe my bio or something like that, but I wouldn't like fully change it. Just because the reason why, I never really thought about it until when I worked, I've got a hair somewhere, sorry. When I worked at Polly, we were working with an influencer and we could not find her for like, no joke, like honestly it took me days. And then it wasn't until one day she posted on my own Instagram, like I seen it when I was home one night and I had to screenshot it. And it was, she got married and she changed her name. And she wouldn't come up, so you wouldn't want to like, I don't know, confuse people. I mean, if I ever give up this, then obviously then definitely, but I mean legally, legal reasons like passports and shit, and like if anyone asked that, oh I don't know that one, if anyone asked, like, yeah, I don't know, that's a tricky one, isn't it? Obviously that would be a conversation I would have with Lee. However, I don't think it'd be that if like Lee doesn't really give a fuck. So. You earn more than 100k a year? No. I don't really know what you guys think I earn. However, it ain't that. The question after that is, you and Lee earn 100k a year. If you mean combined, then is it? I don't know. Try to work this out in my head. So it's really hard for me to say what I earn because my wage varies. So it really depends. Like I've been like mobbed some months, like working my arse off every day, doing content every single day, like running about doing stuff, and then it gets to the end of the month and like my pay's not as good. But brands can take up to like 60 days to make a payment from when the work was completed. And sometimes most brands do take longer than they're meant to. So you don't always get paid what you think you're going to get paid. So like some months I get like quite a good bit. So then obviously I need to make sure that I save that and budget that, because then either the month before, the month after could be a wee bit shitter. And I'm not going to lie, like my bills are quite high, so sometimes I'm like, oh, do you know what I mean? Like, it doesn't leave you much to play with. But I think that's kind of the same for everyone who's self-employed. Like anyone self-employed or has their own business or whatever will know what I'm talking about with that. Like, not every month is the same, and you have to kind of learn to be quite money savvy. Like, I've had to learn, like, not everything that comes in my bank is actually for me. Like, you've got to put stuff aside for tax, you've got to put stuff aside for bills, you've got to put stuff aside for rainy days, you know what I mean? You've got all that to think about. You've had negative experiences with bigger brands. True. I do believe the smaller brands are the best in some aspects. But yeah, true that. You want to move house. True. I didn't want to live in Rob Royston. I didn't know the area. And I just think with Lee's job it made more sense if we were having kids to be close to my mum and dad, because obviously I'd imagine I'll probably rely on them a bit. But I do love it here, but no, I don't think I'll be here like full time permanently. Do you want to be married next 2 years? No, not in the next 2 years. That fucking sounds stressful. I pure forgot about makeup here, guys, but anything, I'll write everything down below. Also guys, best mascara in the world. It is running out, so it won't look that full, but it's better than Sex Mascara by Too Faced. I don't want to get married in 2 years, no. But I would like to be engaged within 2 years, because I don't want to have kids until I'm engaged. So and obviously Lee's the opposite. He would much rather have kids first and then do all that. And I'm well aware an engagement ring is nothing, it's no commitment. Yeah, it's a commitment, but you can still break up the following day. However, I just think it's like another thing of like, it shows you're able to commit. So yeah, personally for me, I would like to be at least engaged. My friend Kelly's getting married in 2023, so that'll be our wedding that year. Do you buy clothes for just Insta pics and send them back? So I only just realised this is a fucking thing. Hence why I have so many fucking clothes that I can't fit in my wardrobe because I don't send them back. But no, not really, no. If I'm going to take a photo in it, the majority of the time it means I like it, so it's a bit like, if I'm going to like it that much, then I'm probably not going to want to send it back, do you know what I mean? So like I was saying, this mascara is running out, so it's not as full as what they usually are, but hey ho. So yeah, that is the mascara. Lashes today, I'm going to go in with my usuals, these ones here. They're the best. I need to go grab my lip liner and stuff like that. But usually at this stage, because I have basically done my kind of basically everything I need to do, I go in with my setting spray, the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Spray. And I just go over my face twice, and obviously you can see it's quite wet, and I just fan it with the mirror. So also what I might do on this video, because I am actually going out, I might show you my outfit and like what I'm wearing, because it's a get ready with me. Lip liner, I am using NYX in shade Soft Spoken, and I just do my lips like this, and then you guys know I don't like lipstick, so I'm just going with the Kylie lip oil. I actually need to get new lip glosses, that's one thing I've ran out of, and I just do like that. Right, so I need glue for my lashes. I'm so excited, I'm starving actually. I only had lunch. Well, I was at a gym this morning, I had such a productive day, and then by the time I sat down and had like my breakfast, it was like 12:30. So I was like, there's no point, because I'm actually, Mum's picked me up at, so she picked me up at like the back of 4, and my friend's picking me up at the back of 5. So I was like, oh, there's no point in having a big lunch, because I'm going out for dinner. So I was like, it's pointless. So I'm actually starving, but I might go downstairs and just have like a protein yogurt or something. Okay, I do feel quite sick. So, I usually get my lashes from like Fantastic whenever I'm doing like a big order. However, Adds That Up Rob Royston does stock them, which is amazing. So if you're ever needing lashes last minute, you don't like a full lash, then Adds That Up Rob Royston stocks them, which is great. So yeah, honestly guys, as well, if you're looking for a cream bronzer and you get necklaces on, I wonder why I was so bare, then get the Refi. It's amazing. I'm trying to see if there's anything else I need. I'm actually thinking, looking at my eyes, I'm going to do a smidge of a wing. Boom. And I feel that my skin looks a bit dewy. Matte that out a wee bit. Also guys, if you're looking for a product, I've actually just ordered a new one because I've literally got to the bottom of it. But it's the Glossier Primer Moisturizing Rich Face Cream. This is good for under makeup, good for days you're not wearing makeup, good for just in general for you to keep your skin hydrated during the day. I absolutely love it. So I've just ordered a new one of them. I'm waiting on that coming. Because I'm in dire need. But for tonight, I'm actually just going to wear the outfit I was meant to wear to Bongo's Bingo. It's not really rain appropriate, but I'm going from like the car at the restaurant, so it doesn't really matter. And I told Romano I would do a wee photo for the restaurant, so, or I would be going dressed like a Jake. But yeah, makeup's practically done. Just need to pop on the lashes. I've I've actually tidied all the house today. All I've got to do is sort what I need to return this week, and I just need to sort a pile of clothes over there that's like work stuff. But here we go with the lashes. Like so. They're just nice and like not over the top. They're a little bit wet, so I'm going to wait till they dry before I pop any mascara on. But yeah, this is makeup. Hopefully you guys liked it. I will make sure to link all the products below. Any questions, just comment below. Please subscribe. If you're sharing to Instagram, please share. Please tag me. It is like my favourite thing ever when I go into like my messages and it's like such and such mentioned you in your story. I love it. And yeah, you know guys, you can always ask me, but glam makeup's done. So what I'm going to go do is I'm going to go show you my outfit. Once I put it on, and we're good to go. So I thought I'd show my outfit. Never done this before in like a get ready with me, but I thought it'd be nice. So I'm wearing this blazer with this bag. I'll show you the top, and I got new jeans from PLT. So I'm going to go try them on and report back. Yeah, so I'm going to sit like that. In fact, hold on, let's try this. Oh, that'll work. Okay, I'll go try on and then we'll report back. Okay, so I don't think you can really see properly, so I'm going to come in and shut the back door just so you've got like a fresh. These are the new jeans from PLT. They are a little bit long, so I don't know if I bought these from the tall range or the normal range. With like this little cropped graphic top that I think is quite cute. Then I'm pairing it with this blazer I got. It's from Collusion. It is a little bit old, so unsure if it's still in stock. If not, I'll try and find like an alternative. So I think I'm going to wear this with this handbag. I think it's cute, and I'm going to put on my Jordans. Do you know, I think this would be quite a cute outfit, or no? What's the vibes? What are we thinking? I actually think it would be quite cute. It's a lot of pink, but I'm definitely vibing with it. So yeah, thank you for watching my Get Ready With Me. Hope you enjoyed it. I'm away now to stuff my face, which I'm so buzzing about. And yeah, we can catch up very soon. I will be able to do on Wednesday. The reason why I didn't do it this week is I'd already done like a doubler. So I didn't want to do like 3 in 1 week. I need to go put my necklaces and stuff on, but thank you so much for watching. I'll make sure to link everything below. Any questions, you know, guys can always ask me. But yeah, thank you for continuing to watch my videos, and thank you for the support. Love you lots.